So, I've been working to unlock this tank, right? Through the Tides of War. And I barely used it so far because, personally, I hate Conquest. And the main reason I hate Conquest is because I feel like most of the time it ends up being a very unbalanced game. Like, one team just dominates the other one, and it becomes boring. Even if you're on the winning team, it's boring. I don't know if this is just a console-specific issue or what, but there's, like, no team balance in this game. So whenever you're on, like, the team that's, like, being dominated, you know that every single round after that, unless most of your team quits, is just going to be the same over and over. This tank seems pretty cool, but I literally spawned in it. Got like 1 or 2 kills, I don't remember, and then like instantly died in it. Mainly because if you look at the score right now, our team was ahead. We were actually winning. But then all of a sudden, the people that were doing well and actually helping me capture objectives started quitting. And by the end of the game, we had like half as many people, and we just got basically, you know, for lack of a better term, raped. I know you're not supposed to say that anymore, but whatever. The rest of the game was just garbage, and it's frustrating because people were joining the server after most of my team quit, and they kept getting put on the enemy team. And this happens all the time. Like, I was in a game where I had 8 people on my team, and the other team had 10, which isn't a big difference. But then it would just keep adding. So, like, somebody would join, and it would add to the team that had more. So by the end of the game, they had double the amount of people as us. And it just never fixes it. And even between rounds. So basically, at the end of the round, your option is to hope people join enough that it like finally balances out, or quit. And that's like my experience every time I play Conquest. So I literally don't play Conquest. We were playing Conquest to try to do the Tides of War challenges, because like breakthrough is probably my go-to game mode, but depending on the map, there's not a lot of vehicles, so the whole like get damage on vehicles and those challenges that were for this tank, where it's kind of hard to do in breakthrough. I'm kind of ranting, but whatever. Not a lot of people watch my videos anyway, and I know you probably don't care, but hey, I just felt like making a video about it. And even though I really like breakthrough, there's issues with that too. Like, I do have a lot of time to play, but I have my friend that plays with me. He doesn't have as much time to play, and when you play breakthrough, it's literally the way the servers are set up. They're in the same rotation on every server, so we end up playing. If you click the quick play button, literally every time we do that, we end up joining Hamada. We get stuck playing Hamada for like an hour, and then the next level is what the hell is it called? Fageli, whatever, 923, whatever it's called. And personally, I think those are the 2 worst maps. One, because the Fagel one doesn't have any vehicles, and then both of them are so big. As far, not really big, but it's like there's a big wide open area between the first like attacking objective, like from your spawn to the first objective if you're attacking, is so big that it literally just turns into a big freaking sniper battle, and it's not really that fun. Like, you get stuck, so the only option is to either suffer through it every time you want to play, or go into the server browser and pick a level that's after those 2 maps. And I don't think it would be so bad if they weren't like back to back, but the fact that they're back to back every time you play, it just drives me nuts. And I don't know what it is, but if I click that freaking quick play button, I end up in Hamada like 90% of the time. And yeah, it's pretty annoying. Also, they need to add more maps. I know I have been pretty patient about it. I know a lot of people have been kind of whiny about it for a while. I mean, it is kind of ridiculous how long it's taking to put in new maps. I guess if I didn't only play Breakthrough, maybe it wouldn't be as bad, but the fact that I don't like Conquest, and that's pretty sad because I played a lot of Conquest in every other Battlefield game and enjoyed it. But in this game, there's just something about it I just can't stand. And in Battlefield 1, my go-to game was Rush. Just because, you know, it was smaller player count and two people could make a bigger difference than in like Conquest or Operations. And Operations is really fun. I guess maybe the reason they took out Rush is because Breakthrough is kind of like a Rush style game mode, but I don't know. I'm kind of rambling now. But anyways, my point was I unlocked the tank. I barely got to play with it. Playing Conquest sucks, and they need to like mix up this freaking rotation of the maps. Make them less like this is what you're gonna play every time you play. Like even if they don't add new maps for a little while, at least make servers that have like different rotations, because it's kind of annoying playing the same maps over and over again. Or even like a map voting system. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I think it would be good, because there's just sometimes, you know, you don't want to play the same maps over and over again. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got to say. Yeah. Take it or leave it. Stick it in your butt. I don't know. Whatever. See ya.